If you are a spiritual woman or you're on the twin flame journey and you're wanting to manifest love into your physical reality, but whenever someone gives you a compliment, you deflect it, or maybe someone tries to give you love and you feel uncomfortable receiving their support and receiving their love, this is exactly why I built this roadmap for you. If you're new here, my name is Luana, and I've done more than 4,000 twin flame and spiritual readings for women since 2019. And this is a pattern that I've seen in so many spiritual women over the years, where it's so easy for us to give love, give support, give nurturing and attention, but it can be so hard for us to receive because we feel guilty, or we feel we're not deserving of it, or we're simply not used to it. This is exactly why I built Become Magnetic to Love, the Receiving Love Roadmap for divine feminines and spiritual women who are trying to manifest love. And I am going to show you exactly how it works, and this lives inside of my Spiritual Love Healing Academy at school.com/union. It is available on the standard tier and up. So you come to this page and you can just first type in your name here and click begin. And what this is going to do, it's going to give you a list of 12 of the most realistic real life scenarios when someone is trying to give you love, and in that moment you might feel undeserving, you might feel unworthy, and you might push it away. So these are scenarios for you to explore, kind of like a choose your own adventure, to walk through scenarios to gauge how your nervous system responds to love when it comes up, and then to actively notice it and rewire it via journaling in the moment. So I'm going to show you how it works. So let me pick a scenario. Let's pick being hard on yourself. Okay. You catch yourself being hard on yourself right now before anyone else has the chance to be. What is your relationship to this pattern right now? This was me years and years ago, and I would be so hard on myself. So I would pick, I don't even notice that I'm being hard on myself because this feels normal. And it's going to tell you, if you reject yourself first, some part of you believes that no one else can reject you. It feels like protection. And maybe I might think, you know what, that does make sense because I'm very hard on myself. I also have high expectations of myself. So then you're going to click continue to step 2. Someone offers you reassurance right after you've been hard on yourself. What happened? So maybe you were really being hard on yourself for a project that you created and someone else gives you reassurance. What is my first response? Maybe I feel a little bit of relief, but I stay guarded because I still feel like it's not good enough. What this can mean, relief mixed with guardedness, is what it feels like when two parts of you disagree about what's safe, okay? So maybe one part of me is okay with receiving this compliment, but another part of me is still feeling that unworthiness. We're gonna go to step 3. Looking back at moments like this over the years, what pattern do you notice? I think that it comes and goes depending on how safe I feel. Maybe some moments I feel really safe receiving love and compliments. Maybe some moments I don't. So I'm going to click here. What this can mean, that's useful information. Your self-criticism isn't random. It's responding to your sense of safety, and that makes so much sense. Then we're going to click on See Reflection. The one sentence I want you to remember from this whole roadmap is that when someone tries to give you love, notice your resistance to it and talk to that part of yourself. Ask that part of yourself, what are you afraid of right now? So now we're going to journal about this. So I'm going to use my own example. So where do I think this pattern started for me? I would say this pattern probably started with my mother having really high expectations of myself and my family growing up. It taught me that I really needed to achieve a certain level of excellence to be worthy. What is that protector part actually trying to keep me safe from? It's trying to keep me safe from other people telling me that the work that I do isn't good enough. So it's like if I'm hard on myself first, then no one else can be, right? Because the meaner you are to yourself, it's like their words won't hurt you, right? What would you say to that part of yourself now with love? So if I'm talking to this part of myself, what would I say to kind of reassure myself in these feelings? I would probably say, I understand where you're coming from, that you want everything to be good enough, but I also want you to know that I see how much being hard on yourself can hurt, and I believe that you deserve to hear good things about yourself and that you don't always need to earn it. And maybe there are good things about the things you create or do that you can acknowledge. I'm going to click save. I'm done journaling that. And something so cool about this is you can click on my journal in the top right and save all of your experiences here, okay? So whenever you want to do some healing work around this, you come to the roadmap, you go run through the different scenarios, and then you hit save and you can have them in your journal, okay? Something I will say is if you refresh your browser, your entries won't save, so you want to come down here and click on download my journal right here, and it will save as a text file so that you can save your answers and look back on it like 6 months down the line and think to yourself, wow, I have made so much progress and I've rewired so many patterns. I also want to show you the other tabs that you can use. So there is a card pull section, and just take a breath and ask yourself, what do I need to hear right now? Like, what is the affirmation that will be healing? Set that intention, and kind of like doing a tarot reading for yourself, you can click pull a card. And it says you are allowed to speak to yourself the way you'd speak to someone you love. And this is so resonant for me because sometimes I can be so nice and reassuring to my husband, and sometimes it's hard to give myself that love. All right. The next tab you can click on is the Learn section. So this is all lessons from within the school community, from Foundations for Union and Manifest Your Union. And it basically gives you a deep dive into why it is hard to receive love, where we get that programming from, how to unearth it, how to heal it, what protector parts are. I'll give you an example here. What is self-hate consciousness? So if you're someone who really struggles with being hard on yourself, you can come and click on this lesson. This will take you to the classroom tab inside the academy. And you can go through this lesson, you can learn about where this comes from, and you can also do the integration exercises. So this is more learning and more integration to really help you understand these patterns and then gently dissolve them, because you deserve that. Come back here. We also have some lessons from Manifest Your Union. So for example, you click on this, and this is Learn and Apply the Divine Reparenting Method. This is the A to Z process. How do you heal an inner child wound and an inner child trigger? And this will really help you dive deep into the scenarios you went through and give you the tool to heal any trigger. And of course, there's the guided meditations you can follow. So everything is very guided, very easy to follow. I also want to show you this amazing tab, this meditation tab. So whenever you feel a little bit triggered, or you just want to calm your body and nervous system, you can come to the breathing exercise here. So breathe in. Exhale. And this is the square breathing technique. So this will get you calm. I would say do maybe 3 to 4 breathing cycles, and you can keep going to the roadmap and journaling. But yeah, this is really your dashboard to explore everything and to get the most out of this. And this is going to be excellent for you if you're manifesting love, if you're on the twin flame journey, if you just want to manifest more love, this is going to be fantastic. If you want to receive more love, if you notice yourself deflecting love. So it's amazing. Okay, so this artifact, Become Magnetic to Love, lives right now inside the standard tier of school.com/union. And if you want deeper support, you can also upgrade to premium, which is where you'll have access to these advanced lessons and healing resources. Feel free to walk through the artifact. Let me know what results you get. Share some of your journaling with us, and I'm sending you so much love.